Hey everyone, this is Naren and welcome back to a new session of English with me. We have completed our beginner level, right? Now we are moving on to the intermediate level. We took a test and we passed the beginner level. Now let's see how can we improve English in different ways. Now you are an intermediate English speaker, you passed your beginner level, so you shouldn't make any mistakes. All your grammar should be perfect, all your conversation should be continuous. You cannot take any breaks in between. You have to be really careful. Just joking, you don't have to be worried about any of these things. All this fluency, vocabulary, grammar, everything will come to you on its own. You just need to work on it. Today, we are going to look at writing. How can writing in English help you improve your English? What are the ways to write in English? You need to follow some steps so that while you write your English, you are also improving your English, also improving your speaking skill. You might be wondering, can writing improve my speaking skill? Yes, it can. Let's see how. Writing is like talking on a piece of paper. Good writing can help people understand you better, share ideas clearly, and build strong connections. So the first thing is grammar basics. Since we have learned a lot of grammars in our earlier episodes, you need to add those grammars into your sentences, what you are writing. When you're speaking, you might not be able to use that grammar easily because sometimes you don't get a lot of time to think. But when you're writing, you have a lot of time with you. You can think and you can write. So what you have to do is add grammar into your sentences. Those a, and, the, is, am, are, conjunctions, modal verbs, a lot of them are there, right? That we have already learned. Use them in those sentences. Start writing in proper grammar. Which all grammar you know, like if you know the tenses, start using them. Whatever you know, use them. So first, what you have to be careful when writing something is look for the grammar. Start using grammar properly in every sentence or paragraph you are writing. Now the second thing is word and sentence formation. You are listening to English, you are reading English, you are watching English. You are approaching English from different corners. Now when you do that, you get a lot of new words. You come across a lot of new words. And there is a chance for you to learn a new word daily. So what you have to do is, as I always say, find a new word, write that word in your notepad, write its meaning. Learn that new word. To learn that new word, you need to make a sentence. With a sentence, you can learn that word easily. So make a sentence from your daily life. Choose a sentence from your daily routine. Add those words into your daily routine so that you will not forget it. I'll give you an example. Let the new word be cozy. C-O-Z-Y, cozy. And I used the word cozy. Most of you might know that word because there are beginners listening to this and they need to understand how to use it. So I'm using a simple word, cozy. Now cozy means warm or comfortable. Now I'm relating that word into my daily routine. Not at least daily routine, I'm connecting it with a situation that happened earlier in my life. On a rainy evening, I curled up with a book in my cozy blanket, or I like to curl up in my cozy blanket at night. That's a daily routine. At night always I used to sleep. I like to sleep in this cozy blanket. That is how you need to make sentence. Connect it to your daily life or connect it to a situation which you always remember. Here, the rain is not so common. In UAE, I'm currently staying in UAE, so in this country, rain is not so common. It happens very rarely. So for me, rain here is like a memorable moment. I can remember it very easily. So I connected this cozy word to the rain so that I can easily remember it. So find a word and make a sentence out of it. Also, the sentence should have proper grammar. I'm not compelling you, but you can try to at least use proper grammar in all the sentences. Earlier, I told you you can just make a sentence like I wake up, or I cook food, or I go work. Now you need to add grammar like I am going for work. Like that, you need to improve your grammar in your sentences. Now the next thing you have to do is paragraph writing. Write a paragraph daily. Whatever the topic is, that doesn't matter. Or if you're more interested in writing a journal or diary, that is fine, write those. Or if you're interested in writing a story, do it. Whatever you like, do that. When you do something that you like, you will develop an interest in it. You will be more interested to do that work. So what you have to do is do something that you love. Write something that you love. You can write about your daily life, your daily routine, or your work, your friends, your family. There are a lot of topics. And if you are confused on what to write, I will help you. In the description, I have added a lot of topics for you. Choose a topic each day and write about it. Write a paragraph about that topic. So you don't have to worry about what you should write. You can just look at a topic from my description and write about it. Also, you can memorize those new words we told in our earlier step by writing paragraphs. How you know? I told a word cozy, right? Use that cozy in the paragraph that you are going to write. Like you're talking about your daily routine. Use that word cozy there where you're talking about your blanket which you're going to sleep in. I usually sleep in the red cozy blanket. See, use that sentence somewhere in your paragraph so that it will be more easy for you to memorize that word. Also, try giving an introduction, a body and a conclusion for your paragraph. I am not asking you to write very long paragraphs, but when you are writing something like 5 to 6 lines is enough. When you're writing something like that, add a 2 sentence in intro, like this is 26th August, Monday, and I am writing about my daily routine. And write the body. I woke up at 6:30 a.m. and you can continue it. And in conclusion, you can write something like, it was a really happy day. I enjoyed with my friends and we had a very good time all together. Write something like that in conclusion. You can practice it now itself. You can practice yourself writing an intro, a body and a conclusion so that it will be easy for you in your advanced English learning. I know it might be too much for some of you, but it's okay. If you cannot do it, just leave it. Just write a paragraph however you can. Don't ponder over those introduction and conclusions. Just write it however you can. But if you can, just try it. Just try writing it. You might be able to write this introduction and conclusion for some topics. For some, you might be really confused what to add. So, however, whenever you can, do it. Also, I'll tell you one more trick to improve your writing. Commenting on YouTube videos. Yes, you are right. Comment down on the videos that you're watching. Comment on this video, any of my videos, comment. Comment about anything. Talk about your day or what you have learned. Write a paragraph on it. If you do that, there is a room for improvement. I can help you. I'll do whatever I can. I'll try my best to help you out. So try commenting on these YouTube videos. Don't feel shy. Feel free to comment whatever you like. Talk about your pet or your best friend, your favorite book, your favorite song. Any topic is fine. Let us all write and improve English from this comment section. Now, after finishing the paragraph, what you have to do is the next step, that is editing. Yeah, you are an editor now. See, you have developed a lot in English, right? You can edit your paragraph. You can. After writing, revise your work. Whatever you have written, just go through it again. When you read, you will come across mistakes. Correct? You know, earlier when I was young, my mom used to say, after finishing an exam paper, you need to revise it. Go through it again. Even our teachers used to say, revise your papers, revise your papers. And I was like, all my friends, we all felt like, why are they keep on telling to revise? And one of my teachers used to say, you need to revise your paper 3 times. And we were like, why we need to do that? And later, when we grew up, we did not get much time to revise the paper after an exam. We realized that we actually need that time, because that is the time when we find out our mistakes. When we read again, we can find a lot of mistakes in what we have written. So always revise what you have written and start editing your work. You know, sometimes some sentences you have written may not be understood. So what you have to do is rephrase that and see if you can understand it. I very much like that food. Is it right? Rephrase it. I like that food very much. See, I corrected that sentence, right? So the second sentence is more sensible. It gives meaning. So when you rephrase your sentences, it becomes more meaningful. And sometimes when you read some sentence, you know, some was or are won't suit that sentence. Like, she are going to the library. You know, there is some mistake in it. And think about it. She are actually don't suit that sentence. Let's change it. She is. Right? She is going to the library. Now that sounds much better. That is the right answer, right? You need to use is with she. So think and correct your mistakes. If you get stuck somewhere, like is it was or were or has or had, just underline it. Learn that topic. Learn that grammar portion. Or if you want to look for a different word or you want to replace a particular word, look for it. Underline it and then look for it and then come back and change this. That way you can actually improve your English. You are improving a lot of aspects in English. Your grammar, your communication, your vocabulary, your way of framing sentences. See, every aspect of English is improved just by writing. So always writing has a lot of boon in learning English. It can improve your English fluency. When you write, you are training your brain. You are learning new words. You are correcting your grammar. You are writing and it stays in your mind more easily. So when you're speaking, it comes out of you without any difficulty. So guys, these are the 4 steps that can help you improve your English by writing in English. I hope you all like this video. I'll be back with a new video soon. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Bye.